The legend of the Flying Africans is a chilling and mystical tale rooted in African American folklore, deeply intertwined with the harrowing history of slavery and the desperate yearning for freedom. It's a powerful story that combines themes of spirituality, resistance, and the supernatural, and it's said to have originated from enslaved Africans in the southern United States. Long ago, in the oppressive darkness of the American South, where slaves labored in fields under the crack of the overseer's whip, there existed a hidden realm of escape, a realm where the spirit could soar far beyond the heavy chains of captivity. This was a realm that could only be reached by those who dared to defy their fate and sought liberation through the power of their ancestors. It began with a young enslaved woman named Abina. She had been born in Africa, brought across the Atlantic in the unforgiving hold of a slave ship, her mind filled with memories of a distant homeland, a place where her people soared like birds, their spirits free in the skies. The Europeans who captured her had tried to strip away her identity, forcing her to accept the chains of her new life, but Abina remembered. Late one night, as she lay in the dirt of her shack, a powerful vision came to her. In the spirit world, her ancestors reached out to her, whispers from the beyond, carried on the wind like a song of freedom. They told her of a secret, a power that had been passed down through generations, the ability to fly, to transcend the limits of the physical body and escape the torment of slavery. It was a gift that could not be taken away by force, for it came from the soul. Abina's ancestors spoke of a ritual that would allow her to tap into this power. In the dead of night, she was to gather with others of her kind beneath the moon's gaze, and together they would chant the ancient songs of their forebears. Through their voices, the power of flight would awaken. One fateful night, as Abina and a small group of fellow enslaved souls gathered in the forest, they began the ritual. The air was thick with tension, the earth beneath them humming with energy. As they sang, the winds began to stir. The trees around them creaked as if they too could feel the awakening power. Their bodies became lighter, and then, they began to rise. Slowly at first, their feet lifting off the ground, and then higher, higher into the sky, their spirits breaking free of the mortal chains that had bound them. They soared into the heavens, far from the horrors of the fields and the overseer's cruelty. But it was not just the enslaved who could see this miraculous flight. Word of the Flying Africans spread quickly among the enslaved communities and beyond. Those who had witnessed the sight whispered in fear and awe. The Flying Africans could not be controlled. They were no longer slaves, they were spirits of freedom, bound to no earthly master. As the years passed, the legend of the Flying Africans grew. Those who practiced the ritual had learned that they could take flight whenever they wished, journeying to distant lands or into the very spirit world itself.